Hello and welcome to this 18-minute morning glory flow to energize, calm, and connect yourself to your body, to your breath, to your mind. Let us begin in Hero's Pose at the back of our mats, knees together, feet touching, hands on your thighs, spine is straight. Just taking a couple deep breaths here to anchor yourself into this very moment. Deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your forehead to the mat in a child's pose variation with your arms and hands facing the back of your mat. Stretch out the right hand to the right side. Maybe look over your right. And then to your left. So we're kind of hugging the mat here. So your arms are stretched out in a T-shaped position. Nice, just getting a little deeper into the chest, and it's a nice little embrace, just getting very grounded here as we begin this nice morning flow. Reaching your arms forward, stretching each side of your body, bring your right hand to the left as you scoot your weight to the left. And switching sides, left hand to the right, you're getting deeper into that left side of the body. And when you've done that twice, come back to center, make little tents with your hands, rise on your fingers, and wave your body up and down, just microwaves. Again, getting deeper into the shoulder. Coming back to your heroes, clasp the hands behind your back, open the chest up to this beautiful morning. Look slightly up, gentle arch of your back. Very nice. And on your exhale, bring that forehead down. Keep the hands clasped. Now rise on your inhale, bring your chest up, raise yourself on your knees. Exhale, come back down to child's pose. This is a nice little flow here. You're rising on your knees. Hands are still behind your back. You can, of course, take a strap or a thread or something if your shoulders are quite tight here. Nice. Next inhale, you're on your knees. Reach the hands up. And now come into your tabletop position. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees, a couple cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, around the spine. Tuck the navel into the spine. Nice. And you can have fun with this. Really, this is your practice. Remember that. You're just moving into the way that feels good right now. You can micro bend those elbows, just wiggle it out, just make this feel juicy and delicious on your spine. And you're done, tucking your toes, lifting up to your downward facing dog. Continuing with that fluid motion, just pedaling out your knees one after the other. Very nice. Bending the knees, hover them into bear stance on your inhale. Flat back, exhale, press them back into downward dog. Just a couple of times like this. Again, awakening the hamstrings as we start strengthening and connecting with our core. So about 4 times like that. To inhale, bear stance, hover, exhale, extend through the knees, downward facing dog. Very nice. Grabbing onto the left ankle with your right hand, twisted down dog, looking through underneath that left armpit. Or wherever you can grab on that left leg. It doesn't need to be the ankle. Inhale, center, exhale, this time left hand to right ankle. Looking underneath your right armpit, just feeling that nice gentle twist of the spine and also getting into those digestive organs and pumping that fresh blood into that part of the body. Very nice. Coming back to center, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and big exhale out. Walking yourself feet towards the hand, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Be super loose with the upper body. And bending through the knees, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae up to Tadasana. Heel toe your feet together. Open the chest, palms facing forward. Taking in that light of the day. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen through the full body. Exhale, cactus arms, open the chest. Inhale, lengthen through the elbows. And exhale, dive yourself down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend both knees, step back into your high plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs off the mat, or cobra. Keep those thighs on the mat. And exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. So I'm giving you some options here depending on how much warm up you need here. Looking to the top of the mat, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll yourself up to standing Tadasana. Open up. Stay here for a breath. Now taking that big breath in, reach up. Exhale, cactus arm one more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades, bend through the elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together. Dive yourself forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, come into your plank position, strong chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest forward, shoulders away from the ears here. Be mindful to not arch your head up too high, and exhale, it's me in downward dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat, step or jump forward, halfway lengthen on the same inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll yourself up, or warming up our body here. A couple Surya Namaskars and flows and vinyasas. Cactus arms as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest up. Inhale, arms up, exhale, dive yourself back down to Mother Earth. Inhale, halfway rise, flatten the back, strong core. Exhale, at this time we're going to twist our Uttanasana. So right hand comes on a block around the mat. Bending through that right knee, try and extend that left leg as much as you can. You can keep a micro bend. We're getting deeper into that left hamstring. Adding a little bit of arm motion as you bend your knees. You inhale, roll that left hand down, and extend that left leg as you bring that left hand back up to the sky. Nice little fluid motion here. Look down for better balance. Step that right leg back, twisted, gentle twisted lunge. So your right hand is still in a block or on the mat. Left hand is reaching up. Windmill your hands. Oh, stay with the balance. Strong core. Bring that left hand towards the right side of your right thigh. Twisted high lunge. And here I am with the dogs. Telling my mom I was filming and she didn't know. Bear with me, guys. So we're in a twisted crescent lunge here. You can be looking a little bit to the left, windmilling the arms, coming back into your crescent lunge, going through a set of cactus arms. As you inhale, you just extend through the elbows. Keep the same stance in your legs. And as you exhale, you squeeze the shoulder blades, bending through the elbows. Nice big breath in. Exhale, step back into plank. And taking our flow at your time. Inhale, nice upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. Now we got a little bit of puppy company here. It's nice. Looking forward, lift your heels, step or jump forward, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll yourself up. Shoulders away from the ears, Tadasana. Take that breath in, reach up, nice lengthening of the full body. Exhale, bring yourself back down. Inhale, rise on your tippy fingers, halfway lengthen. Exhale, this time twisting to the right, bending through that left knee. Left hand is on the mat or block, reaching that right hand up to the sky. You can also be looking to your left, to your right. Inhale, bend both knees, reach that right hand to the mat, and then exhale, bring it back up. Very nice. About 4 times this fluid motion, getting deeper into that right hamstring. Very nice. Stepping your left hand back, gentle twisted lunge, keeping that left hand to the mat, reaching up. Then guiding yourself with that right hand that comes behind the left thigh into our twisted high lunge. So that left hand is reaching up to the sky, right hand is reaching to the back of the left thigh. Very nice. Bring that right hand back up. Inhale, crescent lunge, square the hips. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale again, bend through the elbows. We're doing this about 4 times. Keep that strong foundation with your lower body. Engage through the core, crescent lunge. You can also interlace the fingers together. Big exhale. Bring your hands back down to mat. Step back into your plank position and taking your flow. Very nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll your toes over, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And here comes the dog, checking things out. Just enjoying my flow. Couple breaths here in downward facing dog. Very nice. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump forward into our malasana squat. So here your feet are hip mat width apart, toes are pointing out. Pressing the elbows in the insides of the knees to really get that nice opening in the groin, the inner thighs. Prayer position with your arms, taking a gentle side stretch if you like. Right hand to the mat of the left comes up. And then switching sides, left hand comes to the mat, right arm reaches up. And again. So you're inhaling in the center and you're exhaling, you're opening up to one side. Inhale, you come to center, and exhale, you open up. So about 2 times per side. And holding one of the sides right now, just breathing into the stillness. Coming back to center, really noticing that tailbone is pointed towards the ground as your crown reaches up to the sky. We're really lengthening that spine. Keeping the hands in prayer positions, pressing against the inner knee. Get that nice opening. Very nice. Hands come to mat. Heel toe your feet back to hip width apart. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, standing forward fold. Very nice. Let everything loose here. Your head. You can grab onto both elbows with your hands, rocking back and forth, allowing your upper body to feel loose. I like to grab the back of my neck here with my hands and just give a little bit of a nice neck massage and just really taking away that tension that a lot of the times is stored in this area of the body, in the neck, in the shoulders, and a lot of sitting along with the hips or classic areas where we can feel a bit of tightness. So just taking a moment here to give it some love. This is also a really nice gentle inversion as your blood is rushing to your head, oxygenating your brain. Bring that prana, the Udana prana, upwards. Udana Vayu is going up to your head. Here. So it's a nice alternative if Sirsasana is not in your practice yet. Just do some wide-legged forward folds or Uttanasana. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lengthen, hands slide up the shins. Exhale, stepping back into your plank position and taking your flow here. Final flow, nice. Upward facing dog. Balls of the feet on the mat, thighs lifted. Long neck. Exhale, roll your toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Very nice. Enjoy this down dog. Notice the sternum melting to the mat. Making your way to the mat onto your knees, taking our Ustrasana or camel pose. Reaching your arms up to the sky. And exhaling your pelvis forward, then your sternum. Then you're holding on to your ankles here for the full version. I'm going for the full version here. My head is full back. There are other modifications. You can tuck your toes under to give you a bit more leverage for the height of where you're reaching. You can do a half ustrasana with your head looking up. You can also just gently push your pelvis forward with your hands and just looking forward. Coming out, very important. Make sure your pelvis comes first. Support your lower back with your hands. Then comes your sternum. Then comes your head. Take a moment to center and stabilize yourself. Come down, hips to heels. A breath. And then taking our counter pose, our rabbit, crown of the head on the mat, making this tent-like shape between the mat and your core as you grab on to the backs of your feet and kind of inflate and make that space. It's a nice opening of the whole back space. And then just resting now in child's pose. Your variation, hands towards your feet or in front of you. Forehead to the mat, giving yourself a moment to come back to your breath. Just finding some stillness as we gently roll back up into our hero's pose. Taking a tricep stretch here. So reaching that right arm up, bend the left hand, bring the left hand to the back as your palm is facing away from your back. Then exhale, reach and see how far you can reach. Maybe your hands don't touch and that's fine. Here is also a nice stretch to have a strap. And when you have that grip, make sure your chest is open. You don't want to be hunching in too much. So again, take that strap. Depending on how tight your shoulders will be, will affect this position. But this is available to anybody with a strap. Switching sides, you reach that left hand up. You're going to bend the right elbow and reach as if you want to stretch your upper back with that right hand. The right palm is facing outwards in the back. When you're done that, we're going to get into this interesting fluid motion I invented. Releasing the hands, you're going to inhale, bring your arms forward, exhale, open them out. So you can look at the screen right now to just see what I'm doing, but this really is an invitation to see what feels good on your upper body. To move that prana around, to flow, to have your own little dance for your upper body. Ending with your arms out wide, just again, giving this invitation, this openness to this new day. Reaching your arms up to the sky, gathering all this positive energy that you've cultivated. Hands in Anjali Mudra, slowly bring it down to your forehead, your third eye, down to your throat chakra, Vishuddha, and down to your heart, Anahata chakra, your space of unconditional love. Giving yourself a moment to thank yourself for showing up and to begin your morning in a glorious way so that you can rise and shine. Show up powerfully for those around you and for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.